Hello everyone, my name is Joseph. Welcome back and thank you so much for tuning in to the POPSICLE KNIGHT channel. Please don't forget to hit the thumbs up if you enjoyed this video, subscribe if you haven't already, turn on the notification bell, and be sure to share this content. In today's video, I'll be showcasing POPSICLE KNIGHT's take on the Mad Party deck. There's so many variations out there that are really good, and I guess whatever build works for you, then you should definitely go with what you're most comfortable with. Anyways, in the Darkness Ablaze set came 4 Pokemon cards. That is Bunnelby, Drednaw, Polteageist, and Mr. Rime. Mr. Rime being the most expensive to get out of the 4 in the trading. These 4 all have the same attack Mad Party. Each card has varying attack cost. However, the attack does exactly the same thing. The Mad Party attack will do 20 damage for each Pokemon in your discard pile that has the Mad Party attack. For an in-depth look at how this mechanic works, I actually made a video centered on explaining it, and you can click on the card above if you'd like to see that. But just to clarify, in the standard format, which this build that I'm about to show you is centered on, can max out its damage output to 300, given that all 15 Mad Party cards are in the discard pile except for 1 in play. It's not realistic, however, to have only 1 Mad Party Pokemon attacking, since all of these cards are fairly easy to get knocked out. So technically we'll be looking at doing 2-hit knockouts on most Pokemon, but in the late game we'll usually be getting close to the 300 damage output. It becomes a snowball effect as our Mad Party Pokemon gets knocked out, because the next Mad Party attacker will have a higher damage output since one was just put into the discard pile. And that's pretty much what the Mad Party mechanic is. Of course, in this deck, we will maximize everything by having 4 of each of these 4 cards. That's 16 Mad Party cards in this deck. In this build, I've also chosen to make Bunnelby and Polteageist as my main attackers, but with a twist. I'll explain how my build works. So first off, Bunnelby can actually evolve into Diggersby from Rebel Clash. I thought this was actually a great idea since it will increase HP to 130, which makes it a lot harder to get knocked out. And one of its attack has a dual purpose, making this Mad Party deck even better. We'll be focusing mainly on its first attack, Mining Rush. For 3 colorless energy, you can discard up to 6 cards from the top of your deck, and for each card you discard, you'll do 30 damage. And you can actually control how many cards you can discard in this way. So if you discard all 6, that's 180 damage you'll be dealing to your opponent's active. Again, this is a really nice addition because we can deal such a big amount of damage as early as turn 2. This is important because unless you have a really great hand in the beginning of the game, setting up the Mad Party can be very difficult. So this one really helps out so that we can deal such a big amount of damage early on in the game. But also with this card, not only are we dealing a huge amount of damage, you're also discarding cards from your deck. And for the most part, you'll be discarding at random, maybe Mad Party cards that we want in the discard pile. So this attack is actually helping out by slowly increasing the Mad Party damage output. I do only have 1 copy in this build, but it will do its job early on in most games. Next up, I've added an Altaria line from Champion's Path. This one will help us to get instant victory on most decks we go up against, or just to become a wall to a lot of decks like ADP Zacian builds. So this is a nice addition to this deck. Next, I have the following cards as a combo because this build can actually deck out pretty fast. So to deal with that, first I have a copy of Drillbur with the attack Rototiller, which allows you to shuffle 1 card from your discard pile into your deck. But just make sure you still have an energy to attach to this Drillbur so that we can use the attack and get one of our cards from the discard pile back into our deck. And if there's any 1 card you'd want to put back into your deck, that would be Ordinary Rod, because this one allows you to put back up to 2 Pokemon and or 2 basic energy from your discard pile into your deck. This is very important because there may be times when you run out of energy and cannot attack anymore, and you don't want that to happen. This one will help us out. And that's also the reason why we have 2 basic energies in this deck as well. And third, we have Phione with its ability Whirlpool Suction. Basically, while this Pokemon is in your bench, you can force your opponent to switch out their active, and this card will be shuffled back into your deck. So as long as your opponent has another Pokemon in their bench, you can use this ability almost infinitely, thus we can avoid decking out before we can knock out our opponent's Pokemon. And so those 3 will be our deck out protection team. As for tech support, I have 2 Drednaw GX for its ability DAA Change. Since we want to discard lots of Mad Party cards anyways, this is a really nice card to be added in this deck. I also added in a Mew for its bench barrier ability, especially when we go up against Pokemon like Inteleon VMAX. Because our Mad Party Pokemon are really easy to get knocked out, this one will help protect our bench from getting any damage. And lastly, Oricorio GX for its ability Dance of Tribute. Basically, every time one of our Pokemon gets knocked out, this one can get us to draw 3 cards during our turn. Again, I just wanted to point out that I only have a 4-1 line of Bunnelby and Diggersby, and a 2-4 line for Poltegeist in this deck. Again, these two will be our main attackers. Alright, let's move on to the item cards. 1 Ordinary Rod, 2 Pokemon Communication. I think this is way better than Evolution Incense in this deck because this one can get us a basic or evolution from our deck, given that we have another Pokemon in our hand to swap it with, which we won't have any problem because we have 27 Pokemon in this deck. Next, we have 4 Quick Balls. This one's very important too because it has multiple purpose to it. This one helps us to discard a card from our hand to use it. Again, very useful in setting up our Mad Party, potentially adding more into our discard pile, or at least use this to search out the Mad Party Pokemon that we need so we can discard it. Next up, we have 2 Switch and 1 Tool Scrapper. As for support, I have 2 Boss Orders, 2 Cynthia and Caitlyn, which also helps out to discard 1 card from our hand, draw 3 cards, and get a support card from our discard pile back into our hand. So this one's very useful as well. 2 Marnies, and I finally found a beautiful home for Oleana. I have 2 of these in this deck, and we can use it more than once because of Cynthia and Caitlyn. To use this, we have to discard 2 cards, and again, this one will really help out to set up our Mad Party deck because we want Mad Party Pokemon into our discard pile. So using this really helps us to actually set up. And also, in addition to that, we can look at our opponent's hands so we know exactly what they're up to. And we can put 1 trainer card from their hand to the bottom of their deck. We can use this to prevent our opponent from sniping with their boss orders, for example. And you can use this for pretty much anything that can mess up any combo on our opponent's hand. I love this Oleana in this deck. I guess all she was looking for are friends who like to party. Am I right? Anyways, moving on. We also have 1 Pokemon Breeder's Nurturing and 2 Professor's Research because again, we like discarding a lot in this deck. And finally, for our tool cards, we have 2 Air Balloons, which will help us to retreat any of our Pokemon easily. Next, I have 2 Triple Acceleration Energy, which is useful for energizing Poltegeist and Diggersby. Just remember that these cannot be attached to any basic Pokemon, so we won't be able to attach this to Bunnelby, for example. I also added in 2 Aurora Energy, which can give us any type of energy to our Pokemon. But also we get to discard a card when we attach this to one of our Pokemon, so it helps us out in discarding our Mad Party cards. And with this, we can actually energize the Dedenne GX, Oricorio GX, or even Dedenne if by chance we need them to attack just as a backup. Next, we have 4 Twin Energy and 2 Psi Energy. So these 2 basic energy is very important since we can't get the special energy as easily as basic energy. So having these 2 really helps out when we use the Ordinary Rod. And that's my Mad Party deck. This build definitely takes a lot of planning and brain power to use, but once you get used to it, it's extremely powerful. But enough talk, I'll show you what this deck can do. Okay, so we are gonna go second. We can put Bunnelby straight into the active. So we got Draw Energy, Aurora Energy. We can put Fion in the bench. Alright, so our opponent has Jirachi and Trapinch. Looks like our opponent's gonna be using Flygon. Gonna put a big charm on Jirachi and a Fighting Energy on Trapinch. You're gonna Stellar Wish. And they're gonna get a Quick Ball. Okay, for us though, we have Aurora Energy, Draw Energy, a Switch. We can get rid of Mr. Rhyme by using Aurora Energy, or we could use Draw Energy. Alright, we got a Centiskorch, so we can put that in the bench. We can set up Poltegeist And let's just do use draw energy, and we get a Marnie. We can actually use that so we can get better cards on our hand. Get an Oricorio, a Poltegeist, and a Mr. Rime again. So let's put Oricorio into the active, and I think we can pass because we can evolve into Poltegeist, and we can use T-Break to get rid of Mr. Rime and be able to draw three extra cards. And then we can even use draw energy to put on Bunnelby, and we can start attacking, but that'll only be 20 damage for the meantime. But let's see how we can set this up even faster. So our opponent now has 2 Trapinch and a Mew. We're not too worried about that Mew because we actually don't hit the bench with this deck. So we have a Quick Ball, but for now let's evolve into Poltegeist, use T-Break, get rid of Mr. Rime, and be able to draw a few cards here. And we get Diggersby. We still won't be able to attack with it if we evolve Bunnelby. And we have a Drillbur. We don't want to discard Drillbur because that's one of our late game Pokemon that we need. So we need to keep Drillbur alive. So let's just put that in the bench just to make sure. And I think we can evolve Diggersby right now. And let's just get the Drednaw GX so we can speed up our... let's just actually reserve the Twin Energy and be able to attack with Diggersby, and then we can use the Drednaw on our next turn. So we don't want to discard too much of our special energy because it is hard to obtain it. We can get it with Drillbur, but again, that's putting us at a risk, especially if our opponent gets ahead in price. So they are gonna evolve into Vibrava. Vibrava. Okay, I feel like that's how you pronounce it. So that one we can't boss order. It's gonna be immune to our any effects from any support. We get a Cynthia Caitlyn. Let's just put Twin Energy on Diggersby, and we can just Drednaw change to get a whole set of cards. We can use T-Break to discard Mr. Rime. You get 2 cards off of that. And we can put Air Balloon on Diggersby so we can retreat with it if we need to. Let's use Cynthia and Caitlyn. We can discard this Bunnelby, get a Marnie. We get... okay, we can't discard anymore, so let's just attack Mining Rush. Discard 6... yeah, let's discard all 6 cards. So you see, we're getting a lot of these Mad Party cards into our discard file. So Mining Rush is very useful, very awesome in this deck actually. We do get a Drednaw off of our prize card, so it might or might not come in handy later on. And there's the Flygon GX, and they get to use a Rosa. So with Flygon, they have a Karate Belt, I think it is. So since they are behind on price card, it will take 1 less energy for them to attack. So they can, I mean, their Mew has Air Balloon. You can just retreat. They can attack with Flygon and then just knock out our Diggersby. Especially Diggersby is weak against fighting. Alright, so they have red and blue tag team. They're definitely going to use that to get more energy. Maybe they have another Flygon in their deck. So if they use that red-blue tag team, it'll evolve into Flygon GX and get energy. And our opponent uses their GX attack, knocking out our Diggersby. yeah, they had to use it because actually they didn't have to, because the Diggersby was actually weak. Probably thinking because they didn't have any let's just use Dance of Tribute, and then we can use T-Break to get rid of Poltegeist. Let's just put another Bunnelby because we need the secondary attacker. Or yeah, you know what? Let's just yeah, we have another Poltegeist, so let's just set up another Poltegeist, because we'll be okay in this turn for the meantime. We won't need Altaria in this deck actually. I mean, we can. Let's just we got Mr. Rhyme, so we can discard it with Oleana, so we can put that red and blue into the bottom of their deck, because I don't want that other one evolving into Flygon. So again, Oleana fits perfectly in this deck. Very, very wonderful. And I'm just gonna use this air balloon on Oreo, I think, just in case the bosses order anything. We can just retreat. And let's just use Mad Party. It doesn't quite knock it out. We are dealing 190 damage. So I mean, we have Professor's Research and Dedenne, and we have other means to get an evolution for our Sinistee. But yeah, like I was saying earlier, I don't know why they didn't just use their regular attack. They were probably thinking that they didn't have any stadium and it wasn't gonna do enough damage, but oh, okay, they're gonna retreat. I guess they're afraid to get knocked out. Why didn't they just... I mean, they can just knock out Poltegeist. But I guess maybe our opponent is thinking that it's not worth it to sacrifice. Alright, so they put Fion, our Fion into the active, but we could just switch it back. Quick Ball. Let's just do away with Mew, get a Dedenne so we can use T-Break. That'll get us 2 more cards. We can use a Quick Ball. Let's see. Yeah, Bunnelby's the only basic Mad Party card we have on our deck. Let's just triple accelerate Poltegeist. I mean, our opponent doesn't have any energy, so we should be okay. Let's just Professor's Research. Okay, we can evolve. But let's just use Stole Scrapper first. Get rid of those belts. That way our opponent will need to energize a lot more. Let's evolve this into Poltegeist. We can Mad Party, easily knocking out this Mew. It's actually weak, so it's doing 520 damage. Wow. And we got a Twin Energy for that, for our price card. So it's a little bit more permanent than the triple acceleration. Let's see, so we have 2 Boss Order, 1 Oleana, and an Aurora Energy. Ooh, so if they evolve into Silvally, they can get 5 cards. So they may yet energize their Flygon. Wow, that was pretty, that was a good hand. Off of that Evo Incense. And then they have Lily's Pokédoll. Just something to help them stall out a little bit. Let's see, we got 4, 4, 4, 5. So we got 13 Mad Party in our discard already. Let's see, we can use Boss's Order. We can actually knock out this Silvally, but if we attach an energy on Fion to retreat, then we can attach an energy on the other on either Poltegeist, so we can't really attack. We have enough attack power. We have already used the 2 switch, so the only way really we can yeah, let's just use Oleana. Why not? Get rid of Altaria and this. I mean, they have 2 professors research. It doesn't really matter, I guess. But at least we were able to discard that one. But yeah, I think that's the only way we gotta do is just put an energy on Fion and retreat into Oricorio. At least Oricorio should survive, even if they energize Silvally, for example. They won't be able to knock it out with one hit. And unless their Flygon has a gets a stadium card and get enough energy, they still won't be able to knock out Oricorio. And we have air balloons, so we can just retreat easily with that. So Oricorio was the best Pokemon to switch back to with Fion, and now we can just retreat back with Oricorio. We put the twin energy on Poltegeist and be able to attack and knocking out Silvally. But actually, it's we should actually take care of that other Flygon because it's the one with a lot of energy. So I'm actually thinking of just targeting that one. And see, we got 4, 8, 12, 13, 260. We should be able to knock out that Flygon actually. So let's put a twin energy here. We can even use no, we're not gonna use T-Break because we only have 1 card in the deck. Or do we? Yes, we do. We have Fion anyways. Let's just Whirlpool Suction, have them switch out. We can just boss's order the other Flygon. Yeah, I think that's the best. This is the move. And then we can retreat back with Oricorio into Poltegeist and be able to Mad Party attack, knocking out their Flygon GX. Okay, and then it will give us 2 prize cards. We get another twin energy and a switch. So again, with the Flygon, I mean, we have Fion as our last deck, as our last card in our deck. So we can just continually use its ability to keep putting it back into our deck. But we will need to. We still have 2 prize cards to do, so we can use our Drill Bird just in case we need anything else in our deck. But our opponent gives up. It looks like they couldn't set up, so pretty good game. Alright, we're gonna choose heads in this one, and we are gonna go second. Okay, Bunnelby goes straight into the active as usual. And we're gonna put Fion into the bench. So we have Pokemon Breeders Nurturing. We can actually evolve that Bunnelby straight out. Okay, we're dealing with a Altaria line here. We can put another Bunnelby into the bench just in case, and let's actually energize the one on the bench, because if they evolve into Altaria, they can just knock out this Bunnelby with 60 damage. So we don't want to waste energy, so attaching energy on Bunnelby in the bench is the best option. But they don't have an evolution just yet, so what we're gonna do is now let's just stall one more. I think let's use this quick ball to get rid of this Drednaw, and see, should we discard all of those cards? Alright, just get Oricorio because they will knock out this Bunnelby anyways. Might as well just use Oricorio so we can draw cards more continuously or consistently as our opponent knocks out our other Pokemon. So We should be able to set up, actually, even if they knock out this Bunnelby, we can use Twin Energy, put it on Bunnelby, use Pokemon Breeder's Nurturing, evolve it, and then we can just knock out this Swablu. So that's gonna be our game plan. There's the Altaria. 110 HP. They're probably thinking that we don't have enough attack power to to knock it out. So yeah, here we go. Just put Bunnelby there, attach the Twin Energy. Let's just use Dance of Tribute just for now so we can get 3 cards. We can use a Quick Ball, get rid of one Drednaw, get the Drednaw GX. Use Pokemon Breeder's Nurturing to evolve into Diggersby. Use the Drednaw GX so we can get a new set of hands. Alright, we can get rid of this Poltegeist. Use the Quick Ball to get Sinistee. And let's just attack. Mining Rush, and that should knock out this Altaria, and that will win us the game. So again, Diggersby is an awesome addition to this Mad Party deck. Awesome card. Alright, so we're dealing with the water grass. Let's go first in this one. So let's set up our Bunnelby into the active. We can definitely use that Quick Ball to discard one of our Poltegeist, or actually use Pokemon Communication even. But I think Quick Ball is best because we don't want our Bunnelby getting knocked out just yet. So we're gonna get this Sinistee, and we get a Poltegeist to evolve it in our next turn. So yeah, I think putting Twin Energy on Bunnelby is good. We can even use Pokemon Communication to get Diggersby and start attacking, because we are dealing with, I guess, Inteleon and Decidueye combo. So this one's pretty well known, I guess. So let's use T-Break after evolving into Poltegeist. We get a Drednaw GX for it. So I think I'm just gonna Pokemon Communication this one so I can get a Diggersby. Can start attacking and knock out this this Swablu, and we're gonna discard 6. Yeah, so 180 damage on turn 2. Again, Diggersby, 100% really good addition to this Mad Party deck. So now they won't be able to evolve their Inteleon line. Which actually makes it a lot more difficult for them to get what they need to evolve this Rowlet into Decidueye. So we are not afraid of Decidueye as much, because first off, it's not gonna knock out our Diggersby, and we can just we can just knock out this Decidueye right off the bat. Okay, they're getting another Decidueye. Okay, well played. I think... Oh no! I thought... Okay. So they have another... I thought I was gonna just knock out this Decidueye and win the game. I guess not. Okay. I celebrated too early, and they have a Professor's Research. So, and then they get another Swablu. Okay, and they will be able to attack with this Decidueye. Alright, so they're gonna use Splitting Arrow. So let's use T-Break for now, so we can get more cards in our hand. And I'm just gonna use Oleana, I think. Get rid of the Poltegeist and the Air Balloon. Let's get rid of that Rosa, put it in the bottom of the deck, so we can knock out this Decidueye and they won't have any reward for it. So let's just discard all 6. 180 damage on this Decidueye. We get a prize card for it. Okay, we got a Professor's Research, which is good. That'll definitely help us out to get more cards. So we have 2, 4, 7, 8. So we can do 160 damage using Mad Party. Alright, so they are gonna use Marnie, so that will take away our Professor's Research. But we get a Dedenne, so I don't mind that at all. Alright. Big Parasol. I don't think that applies to us because we don't have any special effects on our any of our Pokemon anyways. We have Ordinary Rod. Do I want to discard it? That's the question. Let's just use Mining Rush and let's just knock out this this Mew. Get another prize card for it, an Aurora Energy. Yeah, we're doing okay. Worst comes to worst, we can actually even use the second attack of Diggersby, Headbutt Bounce for 110. We can just attach this Aurora Energy and not have to discard as much as we need to, because really this Decidueye line doesn't have a lot of HP. Okay, they're gonna Marnie. And they're energizing that Decidueye. Ooh. So this is one thing that we gotta watch out for, this Inteleon and Decidueye combo. They can basically get any trainer card from their deck using that evolution. They will get a Grass Energy off of that Energy Spinner. Sorry, I just gotta check, make sure that I don't discard too many necessary cards using Diggersby's attack. Okay, so they're gonna use Ordinary Rod to get all of those back into their deck. We can use T-Break. We have Triple Acceleration. Yeah, let's just use T-Break for now. We can get 2 cards. We can use this Twin Energy, so Poltegeist will be ready to attack if we need to. I think Marnie's the one that we can discard, and Mew is gonna help us to prevent those extra damage from Decidueye. And I'm just gonna Professor's Research here. Oricorio is we can use that, so Diggersby can just get knocked out in the next turn. So we gotta we're ready for that. So we can I don't think we need to use Ordinary Ride because we have 2 energies still. We have enough energy in the deck, so we don't really need to use it. So I think I'm just gonna use Mining Rush, and I'm just gonna do exactly, I think let's see, we need 9, 3, 6, 9. We just need to discard 3 cards. I just want to watch out because I don't want to deck out and lose because of that move. Okay, so we still have 7 cards in our deck. We have plentiful energy in the deck still, I hope. There's their Rosa, and their Decidueye should knock out Diggersby. Okay, they have a rare candy, another Drizzile, and a water energy. Another Decidueye. So they can evolve another line of Decidueye. But the thing is, it'll actually take a few more turns for them to energize that. So we're okay. We have a few turns to kind of survive and be able to knock out their Pokemon. So once they knock out this Diggersby, we can use Oricorio's Dance of Tribute. We can get more cards. And then we can put Poltegeist in place to be able to attack. But we need to actually set up another attacker as soon as possible. And I'm thinking Ordinary Rod actually is a good time to use now. And we need something quick to set up. So I think Bunnelby will be our next option. So we're just gonna use Ordinary Rod, do both. I'm gonna get one, maybe two. Should I? We have 3 Poltegeist already, so I think 2 Bunnelby would be better, just in case, and 1 Psychic Energy. That way, you know, we're sure that we'll always have another attacker. And we'll use Oleana, discard the 2 Mr. Rhyme. They don't have anything in their hand, so we're okay with that. T-Break, discard the Drednaw, Dance of Tribute. Get an Air Balloon and a Quick Ball. Let's we can get rid of Professor's Research because we don't need to get any more cards from our hand anyways. So we're gonna get Bunnelby. We are set with that. We can use the Twin Energy to attach, so we have another attacker, and just 1 hit from either of these will actually get us a knockout. So I think that's the plan here. Let's just use Mad Party. We're doing 260 damage, more than enough than what we need. We got a Drillbur, which actually will help us from getting decked out as well. And that should be a win for this. Again, Mew is a very nice addition to this deck as well, which actually prevents any bench damage from Pokemon like Decidueye. And even the evolution Inteleon of this Drizzile, the Shady Dealings Inteleon, it's not going to be able to do any bench damage, but it would knock out Poltegeist because it does deal 120 damage, but they don't have enough energy to do that anyway, so this is pretty much a win for us. And that's the beauty of the composition of this deck build, is so many ways that we can get cards into our hand and still be able to not get knocked out or not get decked out despite all the cards that we're getting. They do switch out Oricorio. They're probably thinking that's gonna stall us, but you know, we have a switch, so we got this. Yep, that's a good game. Yep, that's it. We just gotta, let's put Drillbur here first, switch this Poltegeist, and let's just finish it off. Mad Party, 260 damage. Alright, awesome game. Alright, we win. Yeah, we can go first. Let's see, Mew is gonna go into the active, and we're gonna leave the Dene out. Let's attach an energy on Mew. Let's just use the Dene now because we don't want to get donked here. So there's Bunnelby. Altaria line is gonna help us, and Sinistee. So we got pretty good cards so far. We just need more support so that we can set up more quickly. So we are up against Mewtwo and Mew tag team. So setting up this Swablu into Altaria is definitely going to help us out. If our opponent has a complete GX team here, then this is basically an automatic win for us. They do have a Dino, and they're gonna Marnie, which is good for us. That will put Drillbur back into the bottom of our deck because we don't need that until the very last minute. We have an Oleana. That doesn't really help us much. Let's attach that Twin Energy. We're only doing 60 damage. I'm just gonna use Oleana and discard these two. There's a Hapu. Maybe that will disrupt them some way. I'm just gonna retreat and just attack with this Bunnelby. I don't think they don't have enough energy anyways to, or any means to energize this Mewtwo and Mew tag team. And they don't have anything right now that they can copy attacks from. But that could soon change. Okay, they're gonna use a Viridian Force. So they are using a this basically a dark box. Mewtwo and Mew dark box. They are centered on imitating or copying dark Pokemon attack. Okay, they have a regular one, a non-GX. So that's one we gotta watch out for, definitely. Because even with Altaria as our backup, that one can just knock out Altaria, and Mewtwo and Mew tag team can just sweep our whole Mad Party deck. Okay, so they have that tag team there. Oh, they got another one. Sableye and forgot what their attacks are though. Okay, so we're not gonna be dealing a lot of damage here. Okay, so they are gonna pass. All we have is a Drednaw. I don't know. We can discard it using the let's discard it first using the Viridian Forest. Let's get this Psy Energy. Let's see. Do we want to attach it to anyone? Do we? Yeah, let's just Mad Party. At least we're doing 100 chip damage on this Mewtwo and Mew. I mean, it has 90 more damage. We can just hit it with one more hit with another Mad Party attack. Possibly with a Poltegeist. At least, I mean, our opponent doesn't have a lot of energy just yet. I mean, once they set up that Hydreigon, they're gonna be able to energize fairly quickly. So that's one of the things that I'm kind of worried about. But we'll just take it as we go. Okay, so we got 3, 4, 5. So we got 100 damage only. Okay, they got their Hapu back, and so they got their Hapu back. And then they're gonna discard a lot. Okay, so they only have those two GX in their discard right now. Oh, there's the rare candy. Oh no! So they are gonna evolve into Hydreigon. Now they can energize all of their Pokemon however they want, and that is very scary. This could be it for us. This could definitely be it for us. Yeah. So this Tyranitar Sableye needs 5 extra energy to use the GX, because that one discards 12 of our cards, and that could end us the game. I think I'm just gonna attach energy on Swablu, and then I'm gonna Professor's Research. Let's evolve into Poltegeist. Should we set up another one? Yeah, let's do that just in case. And we can put this Drillbur, especially with that GX attack. We gotta anticipate that possibly they could deck us out, but at least Drillbur is there just in case. And then their Gust Lord will do 120 damage, and they'll get extra card if they knock out one of our Pokemon with that attack. So that's pretty much all I wanna eliminate is Gust Lord. And I feel like if we evolve into Altaria, we should be home free. Okay, so our opponent uses Professor's Research. Alright, their Gust Lord is ready to attack, and they get a switch. They're gonna get 2 prize card off of this Mew. Okay, they're gonna Pokecom the Drednaw GX, they get a Hoopa GX. And then they discard another tag team. Okay. Yeah. Alright, so we gotta watch out for those. And I think we will have to attack, I think, here with Poltegeist. So let's just attach Twin Energy here. I don't know if I want to use Oleana or... Let's see. We should be dealing enough damage. Or are we? Let's use Marnie. I think we need to discard 1 or 2 more. Let's T-Break, discard this Drednaw GX. We got another Pokecom. Okay, let's exchange that. We can get Altaria Evolution. Or Poltegeist 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We need to discard 1 more actually to get a knockout on this Gust Lord. Let's just get the Drednaw, I guess. Ooh, perfect. So we get an Altaria, we get a Poltegeist. Now we can T-Break this Drednaw, and that will give us all of the and we can actually use the Quick Ball even to discard this Bunnelby, and we can get another. Yeah, let's get the Drednaw because this one's I feel better with discarding this one. Mad Party. Oh, and it's resistance, so it's good that we actually discarded another one. So we were just over 10 attacks. Oh my gosh. So gotta watch out for those GX attacks. Gigafall GX, you get to discard 15, but they need 5 extra energy. Greninja and Zoroark. I think that's the only thing that I'm thinking that our opponent's gonna use as far as GX go is the Sableye and Tyranitar. Yeah, because that one discards 15 cards off of us if they get to use it. And I think that's what they're trying to do. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So they need 4 more energy off of that. I think that's what they're trying to do. Because they're gonna... No. They just do Dark Moon GX. Just knock out the Poltegeist. Okay. So we're gonna use just Altaria to wall this guy off. Because we're desperate here. Let's T-Break. Put another Twin Energy on Poltegeist. And I think... Yeah, we can... oh, and it's weak actually. Huh. It's weak against Psychic types. So we can deal with this this other Mewtwo and Mew. So it's that's actually pretty good, because even with just this Mad Party Pokemon we have in the discard, we can just one-hit knock out that Mewtwo and Mew tag team in the bench, and we can win this. We have another boss order, so we can either use Cynthia and Caitlyn, or perhaps it's in our deck still. So let's see. Let's see. They're gonna Dedenne. They have 1 card left in their deck. They're gonna Quick Ball, but there's nothing there. And they just give up. I guess they don't have any more energy. Alright, well, there you have it. Oh. So we lost this coin flip. Yeah, and typical. They want us to go first. Okay. Bunnelby into the active, for sure. Sinistea into the bench. Let's see who we're up against here. Fire deck. Ooh, so we're up against the Centiskorch VMAX deck, I guess. So Altaria would come in handy here. Hey, we got a Quick Ball. Let's get rid of this Mr. Rhyme. Swablu. Wait, let's see if yeah, there's the Altaria. Let's see what else. Make sure we got everything that we might need. Alright, we got all the energies in our deck, so it's not priced, so it's good. Got a Swablu set up. We can Pokemon this one, evolve into Altaria. We can evolve Poltegeist, and then we can use T-Break actually to get 2 cards off of that, discarding one of the other Poltegeist evolution, or even use Pokemon Communication to even use like a maybe a Dedenne GX. So let's see what our opponent does. So we can do all those and then Marnie. Radiating Heat. They don't have any energy to discard, so the Centiskorch V has 260 HP right now. So it's kind of like a GX tag team, a low-end GX tag team, so very tanky. With 4 energy, it can do a lot of damage as well. So alright, so it's our turn. We only have 1 energy. Let's evolve into Poltegeist first. Let's use T-Break. Got Galarian Mr. Rhyme. Let's Pokecom this one. Let's get the Altaria evolution. Evolve into Altaria. And then we can use the Tool Scrapper to get rid of that. Let's see, we can energize Bunnelby and use Professor's Research. Let's just retreat Bunnelby for now using Air Balloon. No. Don't Diggersby yet because it requires 3 energy. Let's evolve Diggersby. Let's put Bunnelby here for backup, and we'll just pass for the meantime. Because I want that twin energy. We can use that twin energy to power up our Diggersby and start attacking with it. And Altaria will be our wall. None of our opponent can knock it out. And even if they did have like well, this Reshizard might actually, if they're able to use the GX attack. I don't think it's affected by any effect. But okay, our opponent just gives up. Instant win, Altaria. There you go. A nice addition to Mad Party. We got Swablu, we got Drednaw. We can actually put Drednaw. Yeah, let's put Drednaw into the active. Before we put Swablu, let's see which... You know what? Yeah, let's just put Swablu. Why not? There. Ooh. Let's use Quick Ball. I can't believe we got 3 Poltergeist in our hand. I mean, let's just get... man, let's just get Drednaw, I guess. I'm gonna energize Drednaw. Huh. Okay, well, we're making odd decisions today. Let's just put it that way. Drednaw GX is there. But that will leave us with... Oh, okay. So they Marnie. They're gonna Marnie, so we don't have to worry about that. Now, I don't have to worry about discarding Poltergeist. Because I will need to have one or two of those as our main attacker. And there's Sinistea. We can set that up. Really nice. Let's get rid of Mr. Rhyme so we can draw 3 cards. There's no other support cards in our discard pile. Let's use Quick Ball. Maybe get rid of the other Quick Ball to get a Drednaw. And I don't know if I want to use Aurora. I'm just gonna use the Drednaw. That way I can still attach an energy if it's a twin energy, which is exactly what I was hoping for. I mean, we can attack with the Drednaw, but it's only gonna do 40 damage. Is it even worth it? Just gonna put a Mew here. And I think I'm just gonna attach it on Bunnelby. So even if they knock out this Drednaw in the active, it's gonna increase our attack. So I'm okay with that. I'm alright. So now, once we set up Altaria here, we don't have to worry about too much about the VMAXs and our opponent. I guess the only target I'm looking at here is the I'm guessing it's a Shady Dealings Inteleon that they got going there. Yep. So that's my only other thing. So I think I'll just put Bunnelby. Ooh, we got Poltergeist. Nice. And I think I'm just gonna use Pokemon breeders and actually evolve these two. So into Diggersby and also Altaria. Use the DNA. You can get 6 cards off of that. We can use T-Break to get 2 more cards. Cool, cool. We can even use Aurora Energy to get rid of Mr. Rhyme. Now we can use Mining Rush. Yes, to 5. That's 180 damage. We don't quite knock it out. It will need 20 more damage. I mean, we can use the Twin Energy on Altaria and just finish it off. But then what I'm afraid of is that Inteleon, Shady Dealings Inteleon, I'm guessing it is, because it can easily knock out Altaria, and now we're gonna be in trouble. So having Mew is definitely a must in this matchup, especially they have an Inteleon VMAX. Most probably in this deck, so that's gonna avoid any bench damage. There's the Drizzile with the Shady Dealings. As anticipated, they're gonna get a Capacious Bucket off of that. I guess they don't have any water energy. I mean, they are mixing water with lightning, so I guess it's necessary for them. It's not a guarantee that they're gonna get the energy they need. Our Diggersby unfortunately gets knocked out. I'm just gonna use Poltergeist, I think. Let's T-Break first. Let's put Fion in the bench. And I think I'm just gonna boss order this Drizzile because it's the greatest threat right now. We can survive with Altaria, but if by any means they set up that Inteleon Shady Dealings, that's what's gonna give us a lot of problem. So they have a lot of cards. I think I'm gonna Marnie in our next turn for sure. That's I don't want them setting up more than they might be able to. They're gonna use bidet. So I don't know. Is it bidet or bead? I don't know. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we're only dealing 140 damage. Not enough to knock out this Drednaw. They don't even need to coin flip to knock out our Poltergeist or any of our Mad Party actually. But our Altaria will definitely take over. It's gonna resist. It's gonna be immune to any of our opponent's attacks. So let's Marnie. Let's shuffle all those cards back into the hand of our opponent and into the bottom of their deck. Okay, we used up. I mean, we have one Oleana left. We should still have. Yeah, we can spare Bunnelby here. I mean, we have 3 more Mad Party in this deck. We can get that, and we're just gonna continue to chip damage. We're gonna chip damage this Drednaw VMAX, and we got 860 damage right now. So it's gonna be a while before we can lower Drednaw VMAX HP for it to reach the damage threshold that our Mad Party can do. And actually Drednaw VMAX has a 30 defense to it, so we actually need an extra 30 to our damage. So good thing our Altaria is immune to any of our opponent's damage. So let's put Twin Energy on Sinistea, or just gonna continue to chip damage with this Altaria. I mean, they have boss's orders. I'm pretty sure they do. They can target any of our Drednaw GX and any of our bench Pokemon so that they can get the 3 prize card left that they need. We gotta watch out for that. I mean, we got a Marnie, we can reshuffle it back into their hand, but that could just get them boss order though. Let's just continue to chip damage this Drednaw VMAX. It's at 90 right now. Our opponent's gonna use Hop. And there's the Inteleon VMAX. But that's okay, we are protected by Mew. And Altaria is not gonna receive any damage, so we're safe. We're safe. 3, 6, 7, 8. We have one more Twin Energy. No, we don't. We already used them up. So I don't want to just discard any of our energies on our hand right now. So our opponent's Drednaw VMAX is now at 120 damage. We still need 230 basically. 3, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, so it's a few more attacks I think from Altaria. 230. Yeah, so it'll be a while, and I'm thinking of actually even boss's order. You can use boss order to get that to get 2 prize card off of that Bolton, because we only need to attack it once with Altaria and we can get 2 prize cards for that, and then finish off this Drednaw VMAX for 3 prize. But we don't have any more boss order, we used it up. Our opponent is setting up another Inteleon line in their bench, so that's kind of scary. I think I will have to use Ordinary Rod here. I need Drill Burr for sure, and a Poltegeist just to make sure and get this basic energy back into the deck. And I think I'm just gonna Marnie because I don't want to discard any more energy cards because we just used our Ordinary Rod. We do get a Poltegeist, which is good, so we can evolve that. And then yeah, 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 180 damage plus 30, so we need to attack it one more, and it should be at this range, Mad Party range, so we can just switch out Poltegeist, knock it out, get 3 prize card for it. And if they, oh man, Pokemon Center Lady. Okay, well, now we gotta hit it 2 more times again so that we can get at that range. We can switch out Poltegeist, and even if they knock out Poltegeist, we can let's see, what's the plan here? Yeah, let's speed dive. So we need to hit it 1 more time, and it'll be at that range where we can use yeah, 180, because we need 180. And then considering the 30 defense of Drednaw VMAX, we need to be making 210 damage at least. But we do need to hit 1 more time with Altaria, and we should be at that range. And they're gonna evolve another Inteleon VMAX, so they're pretty much all set with their a lot of their Pokemon is already energized and ready to go. But that's the thing, they can't get through this Altaria. Oh, we got a Mr. Rhyme, so let's T-break that. I think I think we're at the range already. Let's Mad Party. Oh, dude. Exactly 170 to knock out their Drednaw VMAX. Get an Oricorio, Dedenne. Oh, man. That's pretty good. So we're dealing 200 damage already with Poltegeist. Yeah, look at that. We need 2 more prize cards. If only we had another boss order, we could get that Bolton and just knock it out. They're gonna get a more Pico. Either they don't have any more evolution for Inteleon, or yeah, that's not gonna help because we could just put our Altaria back into the active. Alright, so that will knock out our Poltegeist. Altaria goes back into the active. We can set up Bunnelby, I guess. I'm just gonna Pokemon Communication. Get a Dedenne. Oleana. Get rid of these 2. Oh, okay. All they have is a Bidet. But they did have another evolution for Shady Dealings. So I'm just gonna put an energy on this Bunnelby. Let's speed dive. 260, I think. 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 260. 260? Yeah. We should be able to knock out this Inteleon VMAX. Oh no, but they have a boss's order. That's it. Wait. What? Why did they? Dude, they could have just. They could have won. You know what? Hey. We put too much pressure on them, I guess. They weren't thinking right. Let's just Mad Party, knocking out this Inteleon VMAX exactly at 260, and that will win us the game. Alright, good game. And that's a look at POPSICLE KNIGHT's build on the Mad Party deck. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please don't forget to press the like button. What did you think of this idea? Please let me know in your comments below. Also, consider subscribing for more contents like these. Thank you so much for watching. And as always, take care of yourselves and have a great day.